Hello my darlings, and happy new year to you all. Today I have a very special video that I'd like to share with you. Today's video is going to be all about creating my feminine perfume tray. So this is going to be a brand new series here on my channel where I'm going to be showcasing all the feminine perfumes in my collection and also my recent discoveries that I want to share with you guys. So I'm going to start off with perfumes that I have in my collection, and over time throughout the year I'll be adding different perfumes from different brands, different fragrance notes that I feel represent femininity, fragrances that are soft and delicate, and perfumes that help you start your way to your feminine journey. So this is a tray that I have on my vanity, and I normally put my fragrances that I wear on an everyday basis on this tray here. But what I wanted to do this time instead was to have my most feminine perfumes for me to have easy access to, especially when it comes to new discoveries. So I'll be sharing this with you every month. So I wanted to start off with fragrances that I own right now, fragrances that are easily accessible for you guys too. The very first perfume I'd like to add to my collection is going to be an oldie but a goodie. It's a fragrance house that started my perfume love and my appreciation for fragrances and beauty and fashion, and it would be by Dior. It's Miss Dior here. This is one of my favorite perfumes. To me, this is elegance, it is femininity for me, and I just hold a very special connection to Miss Dior. Now this is a reformulated version, and this is the 2017 version. Now I didn't really want to start this video off with a perfume that has been discontinued, but I wanted you all to have a true representation of what is on my perfume tray, and this is going to be on there. In terms of femininity, yes, it just has to be Miss Dior. I love this perfume and I love all the flankers. My original favourite was Miss Dior Cherie, and then there was Miss Dior, which I'm so in love with. So I wanted to share this with you. So this is going on my perfume tray. So because this perfume has been discontinued, the next best version to buy that's still available now is this one here. It's your Miss Dior Absolutely Blooming. So if I just rest that there. Now these two are extremely feminine and girly. So you have the original Miss Dior here, which is your orange blossoms, some orange citrus notes, you've got rose, you have rosewood, and then you have your Miss Dior Absolutely Blooming, which is based on some fruity notes. There's some berries in here, and then you do have some peony that makes up the heart of this perfume. So this one comes across a little bit more floral. It is sweet, but this version you can still buy today is very similar to this version here, the 2017, but this one is a little bit more bright. I think it's more appropriate for the spring, but for me, that's the reason why I'm picking my Miss Dior for January, as this is a bit more of a winter rose. I feel like this fragrance you can wear all year round anyway because it's sweet, it's gourmand, and it's floral. Now, if you cannot get a hold of this perfume because it's been discontinued, then I do recommend, like I said, Miss Dior Absolutely Blooming. But if not, I do recommend the new release as well. So this is your original Miss Dior. This is the Eau de Parfum. This is the new version. I don't know if you can see it there because it's quite light in this room here. But this is beautiful, guys. It's so angelic, feminine, soft and dainty. So this Miss Dior is highly sweet. It's a very sweet floral in comparison to the 2017 version, which has been discontinued. But if you can't get it, then you can still wear this fragrance. It's very different. To me, this is a different fragrance entirely. But it's a floral and it's sweet, it's delicate, and it's very soft and angelic. I think this perfume is ideal for a lady who is, I would say, from 16 plus. This to me is ideal for a teenager. It's so stunning. Even a little bit younger, even the age of 14, I think this is appropriate. It's a fragrance you can wear in college, high school. It's not too bold and overwhelming. It's quite a soft perfume. So this is the version you can buy today. And to be honest, guys, I do love it. And I love it because I've accepted Miss Dior as a fragrance that just changes every year. And this is a different fragrance, but even with that being said, it's beautiful. Stunning, stunning perfume. And guys, I'm a Dior girl. I love their fragrances. And I have to say, this has to be on my tray for my feminine journey. So I'm going to start the year wearing this perfume. If you still own this perfume, then I think this is just so beautiful to wear right now, because like I said, this is a fragrance I can wear all year round. And especially now during the winter, the cooler months, here in England, January is extremely cold. December is cold, but January is on another level cold. And I still want to wear my florals. I love florals. This is a warm, rich, sweet gourmand floral to wear. So that's my Miss Dior. So the next fragrance I have is a perfume I am really thrilled to talk about. It's a perfume that I discovered on its release day, but I didn't buy it until early last year. And that is this perfume here. This is my Oriana. My goodness, guys. Orange Blossom is a note that I think I've discovered to be one of the most feminine, dainty scents that I know. It's just so beautiful. There's a sweetness to it. It's graceful. It's a little bit fruity in a sense. But I do love Orange Blossom. It gives this sort of bubblegum girly feel. A little bit in the way that Tuberose does as well. It's just got this sweet bubblegum note about it. And I just love it. And I think with the musk in this perfume, and then you have marshmallow, you've got the sweet notes in here. Chantilly cream, guys, it's such a dream. So my Oriana, to me, this is a fragrance that would suit a lady, again, I think from 20, 25 plus. It's a fragrance you can wear much younger as well. It's soft, it's delicate. This perfume, I've been wearing this now for several months and I wore it a lot, guys. Oh my gosh, I think this was on last year's autumn trays. So throughout September, October, I was wearing this fragrance throughout the day. And I would spray this maybe twice during the day. So I'll spray in the morning, then I might top it up maybe 5 to 7 hours later. And this fragrance would last a very long time on my skin. I would get about 6 to 7 hours wearing this fragrance. The only thing I have noticed with this perfume is that this perfume is present. This perfume radiates. When you walk past someone, they're going to smell this. And I receive a lot of compliments when I wear this fragrance. I'm always told, oh, what are you wearing? Or you smell really nice. So I know other people around me can smell this fragrance. It's just not a room filler. It's not a loud fragrance. It's not beast mode. It's just a soft, beautiful perfume that you can smell and you can enjoy. And I really, really love this scent. I'm really happy I added this to my collection because I wasn't going to add it to my collection. Because I have a few fragrances that are predominantly Orange Blossom and that marshmallow note as well. And I thought, do I need another fragrance like that? So when I added this to my collection, this represents itself in a more of a powdery, milkier adaptation to that classic Orange Blossom marshmallow note that we are all aware of, which is the Kilian Love Don't Be Shy. There's also Reckless by Roja, and there's a few other Orange Blossoms that are fairly similar, but this one is a little bit more on the milkier side. It's lactonic, it's powdery, and it's soft. And I'm so in love with this. To me, this is a feminine fragrance, guys. It's so beautiful. So I'm looking forward to wearing this. And I have to say, like wearing this now in the cooler months, so anything from December to February, this is stunning. It's appropriate. It's just a beautiful fragrance. I really love this one, guys. I really, really do. Wow. Yeah, Oriana by Parfums de Mali. I have another fragrance for you guys, and if you are on your feminine journey, if you are trying to live a very delicate feminine lifestyle, then you need a fragrance to complement that. Now, this perfume, in my opinion, this is feminine. It's graceful, it's beautiful, but then it does come across a little bit more elevated in the sense that it's more elegant, this perfume. It smells like you are going out and you're going to have a wonderful day. It's just feminine and elegant. It's my Gris Dior, and again we have another Dior fragrance. Gris Dior is your icy rose with bergamot and patchouli. I chose this fragrance to be featured on my January feminine perfume tray because this fragrance, like I said, it smells a little bit icy, and I think it's coming from the bergamot, and it's just fresh, sparkling, but then you've got the rose that is a little bit sweet and ever so stunning, guys. Honestly, I can't even. Oh wow. Okay, let's just get into it. So we've got the rose, we have oak moss in this fragrance, and we have patchouli, and this is, it's not powdery, it's a rosy fragrance, but it's modern with a hint of that vintage touch. It adds this classy look to your attire. It smells really elegant, and it does last a while on my skin. Now I have a huge bottle here, which surprisingly the dent is coming down slightly there. You can just about see it there. But because this is such a large bottle, I need to decant some into a travel size. I actually have to start doing that because I really enjoy this fragrance. But this is a perfume that suits the winter months extremely well. Again, I have to say that Gris Dior is your all year round perfume. I can wear this all 4 seasons. This smells like a winter perfume, it smells like the autumn, and it smells like the spring and summer. I think when it comes to summer, I may not pick this up as much, but guys, this is a beautiful rose, patchouli, oak moss. If you like a chypre style perfume that's a little bit on the vintage side, but it comes across a little bit more modern and relatable, then I do recommend Gris Dior. So when you spray this fragrance, initially you get this burst of this invigorating bergamot that cools down the rose. It becomes a little bit icy, so you have this floral cool note of rose, and then it just dries down to this oak moss. And oak moss and patchouli to me are the most elegant fragrance notes. In my opinion, it smells elevated, it smells like a classy woman, and it smells expensive and luxurious. So that's why this is going to be on my feminine perfume tray. And yeah guys, I'm really excited to start wearing this one again. So I wanted to mention my beautiful Gris Dior. I love this fragrance and I love everything about it. I love the juice of this bottle as well. It's absolutely stunning. So that's Gris Dior. So next up I have Roses Vanille by Mancera. Now I wanted to highlight this fragrance because I think this fragrance is ever so special and ever so popular because it has 2 incredible notes that everybody kind of loves. So you have vanilla, absolute beauty when it comes to fragrances. Vanilla is sweet, it's warm, it's something that's relatable, it's highly feminine. And then roses, it's the epitome of femininity. And I think when you combine those 2 together, they just smell incredible. And in this fragrance, I just think it's the sweetest combination of roses, vanilla, a bit of musk. It's sugary sweet. There's some white sugar cubes in here as well. It's so stunning. This perfume is a rose that's modern. I feel like if you're not a fan of rose, then you would love Roses Vanille because you have the vanilla that counteracts that stereotypical note of rose. Everyone sort of associates roses to someone who is more mature or vintage or old. It's beautiful. Rose is usually in every single fragrance, usually. And the way it's represented in this fragrance is just a sweet sugared rose with lots of vanilla bouncing around in this bottle. To me, this is one of my most loved rose perfumes, and it's highly complimented, highly complimented. I had to emphasize that because I'm telling you, this is one of my most complimented scents, guys. It is unreal. Everyone loves it. It is a room filler as well. This is beast mode, guys. But this is most definitely a feminine perfume. You have vanilla, roses and sugar. It smells approachable and sweet. You just want to hug the person who's wearing this. It's just a beautiful feminine perfume. So I thought I had to highlight this fragrance because it's one of my favorites and it's the most long lasting from my collection that I've shown you. So it's long lasting. Also, it's highly complimented as well, and it smells stunning. It's just a beautiful feminine perfume. So if you are on your feminine journey, then I would say start off with any of the fragrances that I have on my tray today. And yeah, this is just something I will be wearing a little bit more now in the winter months because it's warming and soothing. It's quite comforting, this perfume. So in this series that I have for you guys, I wanted to bring forth all the feminine perfumes that you can grab a hold of. And I know I opened up and started my perfume tray with a fragrance that has been discontinued, but I have shown you some alternatives as well. And I just wanted you to know what was exactly on my tray. So these fragrances are fairly accessible. You should be able to find them Oriana. If you are from London, you will find it in Selfridges. You will find it in niche fragrance houses within the City of London, and you'll find it in Harrods as well. And also Fortnum & Mason, they stock the fragrance house as well, Perfumes de Mali. Gris Dior, again, Selfridges, you can find it, and also in Harrods. And then Miss Dior, the most recent version, you can find that everywhere, guys. So that's amazing. You can find that one there. And my Mancera Roses Vanille, you can find this in Selfridges. Now, I think in Harrods, because they did start to include this range in Harrods only ever so recently, I think within the last 3 months. I was speaking to the sales associate for Mancera. He's so amazing, he's so helpful, and he said over time they're going to be increasing different fragrances from the house to Harrods. So definitely venture to Harrods, because you may find that they will stock a few more fragrances that are not available in Selfridges, because Selfridges were the ones who originally stocked the Mancera perfume range. So I think they have Roses Vanille there now as well. So double check. Anyway, this one you can find definitely in Selfridges. And I have a 120ml bottle, so you do get quite a lot of juice in this perfume bottle here as well. And I have used quite a bit, and I have to say, guys, I am very naughty when it comes to this fragrance. You do not need to overspray, but because I enjoy this so much, I like to spritz this on just throughout the day because it just makes me happy. It's one of those uplifting, playful scents that I do enjoy wearing. So yes, I'd love to hear your thoughts on my new series of introducing you to a more feminine lifestyle and portraying that with your fragrances. So guys, that brings me to the end of this video. I was so happy to film this video for you guys. Oh my goodness, like very happy to film this for you. And I would love to know what you think of my new perfume series where I share my most feminine perfumes with you guys. So if you are on your feminine journey, these are the perfumes you should be wearing to elevate your feminine energy, your feminine style, and yeah, just to live a more beautiful feminine lifestyle. So I will be introducing every month a few fragrances to my tray. I don't want to overwhelm you guys because I think at the end of the year I would like to have maybe 20 perfumes that I think are the most feminine perfumes that I've encountered along my perfume journey. So these are the fragrances. Drop me a comment down below. Let me know which perfume makes you feel the most feminine. And do you agree with my picks? What do I have on my tray here that you are loving and you think represents femininity very well? Leave your comments down below. I'm really curious to know what you think. So darlings, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.